13 to miss.
Hanna playing the waiting game now. He doesn't want to let Tripes get away, but Marty is determined to put as much space between himself and the pack as he can.
How physical is this game, David?
It's one of the most physically demanding sports in the world, Ken, by a medical survey, second only to soccer in terms of the energy that it drains from your body.
We saw number 17, Kent Howerton, in trouble once again. Remember, he crashed a little earlier and somebody ran over him.
Here are the leaders working their way back to the switchback. Marty Tripes out front, Bob Hurricane Hanna in a pursuer's role.
The veteran Jim Weinert maintaining third.
Fourth is Darrell Schultz. Fifth place, Gary Semmix off the racetrack, outside the hay bales, trying to get his way back onto the track. He's back in fifth spot. There is Galen Mosier sixth, and Danny Laporte seventh, and it's close for those three spots.
The front 7 riders within 10 seconds of each other on a twisting 12-turn course.
Leaders now working their way through that set of whoop-de-doos, and look how tight they are for those first 3 positions. Again, Weinert taking that characteristic low line.
As we move toward the conclusion of this Daytona motocross, challenging, going through is Bob Hanna. Hanna takes the lead. Dropping back to second is Marty Tripes. Bob Hanna once again commanded as he did the majority of the races a year ago, this time at Daytona.
Get in. Something to drink.
Oh, 2 weeks in the desert, and you bring us beer?
Laps for the Daytona motocross, and notice here, Jim Weinert has passed Marty Tripes, moved to second place behind Bob Hanna. Earlier, we asked Hanna what his edge was in this competition.
I really want to win. That's all. I don't want to do a lot of other things right now. I want to win races, and you got to remember that during the week. It's easy to say that on the Sunday. Everybody here today wants to win as bad as I do, probably. But Monday, they won't. And if you can remember that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that you want to win on Sunday, you'd be a lot better off.
Hanna wanting to win on this weekend, and right behind him a man just as determined, number 21, Jim Weinert, in second place, about 3 bike lengths behind. Hurricane Bob Hanna, number 1 in the yellow. Weinert riding now just about 2 bike lengths behind. I asked Weinert about the conditions at the end of this race, what they would be.
It's going to be very fast. It's going to be rough. This year I'm very strong, feeling good. I won the first opening race of the Supercross Series, and now I'm ready to go after Bob Hanna.
How healthy are you? We've seen you win when you were hurt. How healthy this year?
I'm very healthy. I've gained about 10 pounds in muscle. I've been running hard and riding my motorcycle a lot, and everything's working well. I'm really pumped.
It's come down to this. It's one-on-one. Hanna versus Weinert to win the Daytona Supercross.
What a classic matchup. Jim Weinert, the veteran, one of the original exponents of this decade-old sport in America. Hanna, part of that new breed of rider who were raised on mini bikes from the time they were 7 years old and are excellent racers by the time they reach their late teens. And these 2 guys are going to decide it. In the last lap, it's all come down to a matter of experience, skill, determination, guts, working their way through traffic. Bob Hanna and Jim Weinert at Daytona.
Final moments of the event. We are now in the last lap. Hanna in front by 2 bike lengths. Weinert trying to close ground. Still another time. Here they come for the jump.
The question, can he find a place to pass? Up over the jump. Ducking to the inside. Hanna's off the line. Weinert gets by. Jim Weinert has taken the lead.
Hanna dropping to second. We're in the last lap. Can he overtake? Can he overhaul Jim Weinert? He pulls up alongside, loses ground again.
Hanna has got to be incensed by this situation. He's led it down to the last few hundred yards. Now Weinert comes like a thief in the night and steals that lead away.
Another time, Hanna pulling up, loses ground. 5, 6 bike lengths back goes Hurricane Bob Hanna. Weinert, a lot of people questioned if he had the staying power. He sure looks like it right now.
Weinert is really kicking up his heels, kicking up those rooster tails. Here's third place, Marty Tripes, the early leader in the event. But it's Jim Weinert pursued by Bob Hanna as we come down to the final series of turns.
Jim Weinert, who won the first Daytona motocross ever, in front. 27 years old, oldest rider on the field.
Hanna trying desperately all over the racetrack, trying to reel him back in as they come down toward the finish. Tripes, your third-place rider right here. He's way out of it. It's going to be a two-man battle.
Here at the end of the course. 2 more jumps, 1 more mud hole. It's all over. Can Hanna overhaul in this last little distance? Here he comes, moving in again. Hanna trying to reel in Jim Weinert, who has stung him on the last lap, the last big jump.
A lap rider in front of him. He's got it, Ken. He's home free.
Weinert wins it. Jim Weinert victorious. Here is Marty Tripes finishing in third.
Fourth place goes to Darrell Schultz. What a ride he put on, but what a finish for Jim Weinert.
40,000 people welcoming Jim Weinert as #1 here at Daytona in motocross. Let's look again, David, at what happened in that critical pass by Jim Weinert.
Here comes Weinert high in the air. Hanna already on the ground. Weinert dives down to the inside, and this is a very uncharacteristic mistake for Hanna. I'm not sure he knows that's Weinert. He may not know who's inside him there. He moved over as if to expect a kamikaze charge from a lapped rider. Now he's helpless because Weinert has the line. Hanna is out in the loose stuff, spinning, churning, can't find any traction. That's the moment right there when this race was won.
That was how the wind was taken out of the Hurricane. Bob Hanna, the 1977 winner of the event, dismounting in 1979 and also ran. Our colleague David Hobbs is down with a winner, Jim Weinert.
Jimmy, you ate dirt there for 11 laps, but on the 12th you went past the checkered flag. How do you feel?
Well, I feel pretty good. I'm a little winded, but I think Bob's a little winded too. I got a decent start. I messed up a little bit, so then I relaxed, and I knew I could wear all the other guys down because they're not in shape, you know.
Well, thank you, Hobbs. Another typical Oh My Heart Daytona finish, Dave Despain.
Well, we've seen so many of them at Daytona, and proof today that the old guard dies hard. Jim Weinert won his first one here 8 years ago. 3 years of disappointment, 3 years of injury and heartbreak. Today, he's king of the hill at Daytona International.
How does one keep going in a game like this?
I think in Jim Weinert's case, it's just sheer grit and determination.
And here are the final standings on this great Daytona motocross. It's Jim Weinert in the super event finishing in first, with Bob Hanna coming home in second place. Marty Tripes was third, and the kid to watch for time to come, Darrell Schultz, was in fourth, with Danny Laporte fifth. For Dave Despain and David Hobbs, I'm Ken Squire, and that's the story on this year's Daytona Motocross.